Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Let me get my screen shared here for you. All right. Okay, so on the right here, you'll see we have our agenda. We're going to create a key vault in Azure. Then we're going to give access from our Azure gateway that we've already configured and set up to that vault. Then we're going to take the URI from that vault and create it in StrongDM. Then we're going to create a resource within StrongDM that uses that new vault. All right, so there you go. First, we'll start off in our Azure portal here. You can type in Key Vault, or you can just come right to the Vault section here. And over here on the left, I've kind of got our documentation, which does go through these steps. Go ahead and hit Create. And for your research group, your first selection, I use the one that I've selected that has my gateway in it. You will choose what works best for you. All right, so we'll use the Chain Vault, give it a name. And I just reduce the duration the vault stays around after I delete it. And then we create it again. Validation all pass. All right, so the deployment's in progress. So as I mentioned earlier, we do assume you've already created your VM, and Mary did a great webinar on that last week. And so just assuming that that's already done, but on that gateway, if you haven't done it already, I've got it over here in our virtual machines area. You need to make sure that on the identity section of that virtual machine, you have system assigned identity turned on. That's not always on by default. So if you just check that with your gateway, that will allow it to work with the managed identity, which we're going to set up next. All right, so it looks like our resource is ready to go. So let's go to it. All right, so first let's click on the access policies here. That is step 6. We're going to select Azure role-based access control. That will allow the virtual machine to be able to use it via that managed policy that we just set up on it. So there's that is set. And then we need to give ourselves access to this key vault. So you go to the IAM control and you'll click add here, add role assignment. And as the owner here, you want to be the administrator. So we're selecting key vault administrator as our access, user group, and we're going to select ourselves. So I'm giving myself access to this, and there it is. Select that and review and assign. I'll do it one more time. All right, so now I've assigned myself, and that permission allows me to create the secrets, but we're not quite there yet. We're going to add another role assignment here, which is the Key Vault secret user. And this is where we're going to select that managed identity, and we're going to select the virtual machine. So here's virtual machines, and here's the one that we saw earlier, which is when we have this selected on here. All right, so we select it, and this is what gives permission for that virtual machine to access this key store. Review and assign again. All right, and we'll click on role assignments here, and we'll see what we just did. We gave ourselves Key Vault administrator access, and we gave the virtual machine Key Vault secret user access. So we're good there. Next, we need to go to the secrets to actually create some values to use. So here we're going to create a name, and I'm going to do a Mongo database. We'll go dev, and we'll go username. So this is the value for the username for your Mongo database. And if you need other fields, you may fill them in. We're just going to skip through those and do the simple path here. Mongo dev, and we'll call this one password. All right, so I've created my 2 values. And there you go, username and password have been created. So now let's go to the overview. Let's get this Vault URI, we'll copy that to our clipboard, and we'll go to StrongDM. So it's under network and secret stores. We're gonna add our secret store. We'll give this one a name, Demo Vault, sure. And then here's our type. And again, you see all the ones that we support. And we're gonna select Azure Key Vault. And that's it. We just need that URI that we just had. So I will paste that in there. Chain Vault, perfect. Create that, and boom, we're green. So that's awesome. We'll go to our data source now, because now we want to basically create something to use that. You'll notice here, I'm going to actually look at this one and see that secret stores, once they've been created, they can't be used for old resources, right? So if I want to use that new vault, I need to use a new resource. So I'm just going to copy the host name of this one, and we're going to basically use this one, but with a different secret store. So it was a Mongo replica set. Let's give it a name actually. Mongo Okay, there's our host name. Perfect. Admin. And so here's the change though, right? So now we can edit this field because it's a new resource, and we're going to use our demo vault that we just created. All right, and here's the path. I'm going to do, actually, this is a good spot to check, just to make sure you don't type it wrong. Do different Mongo dev username. All right, perfect. And then Mongo dev password. All right, so those values are in our store. We're going to use those. Replica set, connect that. Actually, I like to do tags too, and we'll do an environment tag for Azure. So I know that this is my Azure Mongo. So I'll create that. And there it is, Vault demo. Okay, and we'll update this here. And we updated successfully. And then we'll do another check to see. Yeah, I thought I saw it go green there. Okay, and we're all good. And then over here, you refresh the page to get a happy feeling about turning green. All right, and we're green. So there we go. So now we've configured it. As you can see, this can be a little tricky, but you can work through it. So we've got our store, and it's all set up, and we've got a resource that's using it. And I think that's it.